get physical, it's Jordan here, back in with this week's update and all the physical releases coming to the Switch, January the 6th until the 10th. Happy New Year. Let's make it the best year ever, okay? What do we got this week? Not much, but let's still have a look. Ys Memoire, The Oath in Felghana is probably the big one this week. Not that there's much to choose from, but even then, it's a standout title for me personally. This is a remaster of a remake of the third game in the Ys series. Ys 3 was always the weird one because it went side-scrolling rather than top-down. A bit like when Zelda 1 went to Zelda 2, and then they realized, let's not do that again. So this remake is a bit more standard. It expands the story as well as having fun action combat. I've been waiting a good while for this one. I played Ys 1 and 2 for my side channel last year, or maybe more than that, and I love them, so I was hoping this Switch version would get localized so I can get cracking on the rest of the series. In Europe it comes in a standard edition, but North America has a forced collector's edition which includes a soundtrack CD, acrylic, diorama, keychain set, postcards, and cleaner cloth. It's also releasing on the PlayStation 5. And my executive producers, Jennifer M, Precision Plague, God of Resin, Adamantium, Kevin W, Thorn Metaluna, Feig, Robotech, Instacritic, Sora Cat, and Dave Hustwaite have chosen this as their pick of the week. Elrentaros Wanderings, a quick mention to this one which should be releasing in North America this week, at least the standard and the VGP exclusive special editions will be. If you're waiting on the collector's edition, well, you'll have to be waiting a little bit longer. This was made by a few of the same people who worked on Rune Factory 3 and 4, so I had high hopes for it, but after playing it for a few hours, I wasn't particularly impressed, and I am easily impressed, so yeah, this is out in Europe already. Goblin Slayer is the second one from Red Arc Games that should be releasing in North America this week. Again, this is out in Europe already, but North America is getting the standard edition as well as the VGP exclusive special edition this week, but we'll have to wait longer for the collector's edition. I don't know when that's coming. This one I liked much more. It's very story heavy, almost bordering on visual novel, but I enjoyed the gameplay. It's a strategy RPG that doesn't pull punches. I found it quite tough in the handful of hours I played it. I don't think it will be everyone's cup of tea, but if you want some slightly more hardcore Final Fantasy tactics, it may be one to look into. And my executive producers G Bautista 100, Dave Horwath, and Super Ben Julio have chosen this as their pick of the week. And if you want it or any of the other retail games that I've showed off in this video, please consider purchasing via the links in the description and the pinned comment. That massively helps support me and this series to keep producing physical content for you guys. VGP are a fantastic company with cheap prices in Canadian monopoly money and free worldwide shipping on orders over 80 Canadian bucks, which is less than 60 American dollars. Plus each week, if you buy something, you are put into a draw to have a chance of winning a $10 discount coupon. And this week's winner is Raphael M. I'm very pleased that Ninja Turtles are supporting my affiliates. Thank you so much, Raphael. You should get an email from VGP if you haven't already with your $10 discount coupon. Thanks for your support, and thanks to everyone out there who does it as well. Hopefully next week you're the winner. Alright, the low print releases. Steamworld Build is Super Rare's latest Switch release, and this surprised me, even though it probably shouldn't have. I think Super Rare have done most of the Steamworld Switch physicals, but of all of the spin-offs in the series, this is the most spin-offery, and perhaps the most niche of the bunch of them. It's a casual, beginner-friendly city builder, which hopefully means it's not like the others where no matter how many police stations you have or how many garbage trucks you have, it still won't be enough to stop crime or the stink, police officers. Pre-orders are coming Thursday on Super Rare's website for Switch, and it will have 4,000 copies, and PS5 will have 2,000. And I've just noticed Super Rare have put up their prices again. I don't think even Zimbabwe have the same amount of inflation as Super Rare Games. New year, new prices, new excuses. They're touching almost 40 quid at this point, which is ridiculous. Anyways, my executive producers Dane Wilkinson and Brent McLean have chosen this as their pick of the week. Gunvein Collector's Edition. This Gunvein is already out physically. It's been out for quite a while already, but there is gonna be a new collector's edition available on NGDev Direct's website on the 11th of January. I wouldn't normally mention this because it's, it's been out before, but I think this is literally the first time I've been able to talk about an NGDev release in this series before it's sold out, because usually they announce it, put it up for sale, and they sell out in 2 minutes, like way before I have any chance of letting you guys know about it. So yeah, Gunvein is a bullet hell shooter, pretty much handled by one dude, and in fact all their physical releases are done just by one guy, which is why it's so erratic, but I guess I do admire their scrappiness, and hopefully I can do it the same. But when I do it, I maybe a bit more consumer friendly. I would like that. But anyways, tangents aside, if you want like the 3rd or 4th chance for this game, January 11th, which is a Saturday, and my executive producer, Ishin, has chosen this as his pick of the week. Alright, the imports. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have a brand new discount code for Play Asia. You can get 5% off if you click one of my Play Asia links and use the code Jordan2025. Yeah, really imaginative. There's only one import this week, and it is Freedom Wars Remastered. It's the only one, but it's a fairly big one. This Switch version is published by Bandai. The original Vita version was published by Sony. This was a AAA Vita game, and one of the best-selling games on the system. I am really surprised this will not have a Western physical release. I know Bandai can be a bit hit and miss, but this is a big miss. Not a massive worry though, since both the Asian physical and the Japanese physical release will have English. Play Asia don't say anything about the English language on the Japanese version, but it should do, since the Japanese eShop says that it does have English. Like, Play Asia don't always update their listings, which is weird because this will be a big import this year for them. I don't know, maybe the Asian version is more profitable for them, so maybe they don't want people buying the Japanese one. I don't know, just a theory. This is a bit of sci-fi monster hunting kind of feeling. Should be really good whether playing solo or online. And my executive producers, Rose, Alexander Kato, Cartoon Soren, Ghost Bune, The Nemo 6, and my brand new executive, Azreth, have chosen this as their pick of the week. And okay, the community spotlight, I am gonna do it, but it's gonna be an abbreviated one, since over the weekend I was really struggling with a migraine. I had a fever. You can hear my voice is not so great right now. I do feel much better, which is thankful because I'm going on holiday in a couple of days. But still, I'm just gonna do this briefly this week and maybe next week, we'll see, okay? This week it's just gonna be a roundup. I apologize, but it is what it is. Adamantium. Transient Image. Due Shadow. Instacritic. Cressalac. Skip to the End. Don't skip to the end, that's the name. Lewis K. Jennifer M. Ghost Bune. Dave Horworth. Philip M. Azrith. Andrew R. Steven 665. Needless Dragon. Vjor Gaming. Stefan N. Devil Angel. Super Ben Julio. Bunny Bear. Offphone. Kevin W. Power Puro JRPG Fan 878. Paul S. Sandra K. Robin H. McLaren. Cartoon Soren. Whew, and that's it. Thanks to, a big shout out to Power Puro JRPG Fan 878 for trying to make me say his name in 4 seconds. Whew. Anyways, yeah, apologize for the briefness of this. It is what it is, and yes, I am gonna go on vacation. I've got some time off work, and the winter where I am is truly miserable. Like, terrible pollution, it's freezing cold, nothing to do except be cooped up in a small apartment all day. So, me and the fam, we're getting out of Dodge for an uncertain amount of time. So I'm gonna take a laptop with me to do video work, but I'm not taking a microphone. So I was wondering, anyone out there, if you know like good software or maybe tools, plugins for Final Cut Pro that can make either my phone or my laptop microphone actually sound all right. Now, I know AI is a controversial thing, but I could really do with its help during this period. I don't want to sound like I'm recording from my phone in a hotel toilet, which is exactly what I will be doing, but I don't want you to know that. So I want to enjoy my time with my family in a nice warm place with clean air, but I need to make content for you guys if I want my full-time dream to come true. So any advice would be greatly appreciated. And yes, thank you, all of you, for your support as always, especially to my executive producers, Dane Wilkinson, God of Resin, Brent McLean, Alexander Cato, JCross7776, Funky Doostar, Cartoon Soren, Robotech, Raven Knight, Fallen Metal Luna, Issa, Vey, Offphone, Instacritic, Precision Plague, Alex M, Feig, Josh Foots, Ishin, Lewis K, Kevin W, Jennifer M, Super Ben Julio, Double Dave, Huswaite and Horworth, Wixit, Sora Cat, The Nemo 6, Ghost Bune, G Bautista 100, Rose, Adamantium, and my brand new executive producer, Azra. Thank you so much for your support, plus you watching right now. If you watched all the way through, please leave me like a tropical island emoji in the comments, because that's where I'm going, okay? Maybe not so exotic, but I'm going somewhere nice and warm. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care.